Hello Pisces, welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. I'm very happy to have you here. We're going to dive right straight into your reading. Thank you to all of you who have subscribed, who leave comments, who like, who share, who spread the word. I really appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm very happy to have you as well. These are general readings, so just keep that in mind and take what resonates and leave the rest. Spirit, what message does Pisces need? What message does Pisces need right now? For Pisces, please. For Pisces, please. Spirit, Pisces, oh my goodness. You just keep getting it. You just keep getting it. Pisces. Some of you may be coming together with a fire sign. Some of you may be coming together with an air sign. Someone may be coming together with someone who's got fire and air in their chart. Some of you may have fire and air in your chart. It may have nothing to do with your person. But gosh, Pisces, you are having a moment, a real moment, and I am totally here for it. I have goosebumps. I literally have goosebumps everywhere. Gosh, guys, wow. You have Eagle on the bottom of the deck. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. I believe that message came out very strongly yesterday as well. You have Fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. And then you have Unity, a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Pisces, I am here for this completely. Spirit, what can you tell us? What does Pisces need to know? Pisces, it seems like lately there have been a lot of Eight of Cups. I think that's you and not Leo, but this energy of just kind of walking away from the things that are not really satisfying you. That could be you or that could be your person, but there's definitely, there is an incentive here. There is a catalyst here. It's like if someone's been sitting on the fence or someone hasn't been showing up, they're getting a fire lit under their rear. You know, that's the energy that I'm picking up on with this fire. It's like, this is not, we need to let go of the things that are burdening us. We need to let go of the things that are holding us back from our highest and best and from reaching our potential in loving connections. And, you know, this is that moment to like set fire to it. And, you know, this can be for you and this can be for your person. But honestly, I find it to be so helpful, especially around the times of the full moons, to just ask my angels, my spirit guides, any divine benevolent being who's able to intercede on my behalf to remove any obstacles that may be standing in my way between me and what I want, and for them to help me release anything that's ready to be let go of. And, you know, you can say it every single day. You can't say it enough, you know. We have to make space for the new, and we have to be in the right energy that aligns with what it is, where we're trying to go. We can't just want it and expect it to show up because we're asking for it. That doesn't work. We have to align with it. And so this is a moment where we have this real opportunity to really just blow up the stuff in our life that we don't want to continue to determine where we're going or who we are. You know, if you asked for the link to the guided meditation of Muji, let me know how that is, because, you know, Muji, you know, he does many things, but he has several guided meditations that connect us, reconnect us, help us connect to ourselves. And when you connect to your true pure consciousness, your true pure consciousness has not been affected by the trauma in your life. Your true pure consciousness is one of the sort of the unchanging things. You are born you and you die you. You stay you your whole life. That's why you have to take care of you. That's why you have to keep coming back and connecting with you. Because you are the only thing that matters here, all right? So let's dive in. Let's see. helps you get space between you and all the circumstances of your life and all the noise in your head that, you know, keeps you kind of stuck or keeps you in a heaviness. Oh my God, Pisces, another energy of destiny. Oh man, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, for some of you, this is a person from your past, okay, who there was, you both were wounded people, I feel, or, you know, you both had some kind of wounding, and it could even be that in the past you were in a relationship, a full-on relationship with this person, and they projected their own damage and their own sense of unworthiness and insecurity onto you. I feel like, or they may have even triggered that in you because it may have even been something that you have also struggled with. Most of us do struggle with this at some time in our life, especially if we're seekers and if we're empaths and if we're, you know, Pisces type compassionate people. Here we go, you guys. There is something really fated about this. For others of you, I do feel, so there may have been a missed opportunity. For others of you, I feel like there is someone coming in, and this fire is the opportunity of this relationship. They may be someone who has kind of been working on themselves or kind of, you know, has become recently aware of their opportunities, or, you know, where they have experienced some wounding that they have not healed. And, you know, being faced with the opportunity that is you, Pisces, may make them feel like, oh my gosh, I really need to address these issues. And it says on this damage, we are both hurting from this. So if this is a past person, they may not have let you know that they share your pain, but they do. And they may have even tried to project an image that they're not in pain. They may have even told you that they were not in pain, or they may have been the one to end the connection, and you may just assume they're not in pain. But this is someone who is actually still really hurting from whatever happened back there. Or this is someone who, you know, has maybe had a similar experience to whatever it is that you've experienced, and that will have a lot of compassion and empathy. And that maybe this is someone who can sort of hold your hand and walk next to you in life, where you both have an understanding of where that hurt is and how it feels and what it means. And so you can be there to embrace each other and to catch each other and to help each other heal and move forward. All right. There is something here with destiny where this is fated. This is definitely a soulmate. This fire is related to this missed opportunity energy. I mean, I just can feel it. There is a fire lit under someone's rear to get in gear and to make it happen, to either fix it and show up, or understand that they're going to lose the opportunity because you are moving towards unity, if not with someone from your past, someone new. It's a very, you have risen above your circumstances. You're seeing things from a higher level perspective. You're invested in listening to your intuition and to growth and to expansion and to seeing the higher level perspective and to doing what is in your best here. This feels like a commitment to that on your part. And so you're rising above being aligned with something that isn't also rising. So this person has the opportunity to rise. If they don't, you are moving towards something else. I can really, really, really feel it. This showed up in your 3-month reading, and it definitely showed up yesterday. See, I definitely got this feeling. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who's trying to act like they're not bothered. There's someone who's trying to... Okay, I'm getting so many scenarios here, and I want you guys to listen to your own intuition. I can't possibly say every scenario that comes up because this reading would be 2 hours long. I try to hit on as many things as possible and just release it into you and trust you to listen to your own intuition to guide you. But there is definitely this energy. Either someone came into your life, may have, kind of acted like they weren't interested, For some of you, this, I gotta clarify it, because you know what it's giving me? It's giving me third-party vibes. They may have been interested, they may have been with someone else. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. For some of you, there's an energy here. You have the King of Pentacles, Temperance in reverse, Five of Swords upright, Seven of Cups upright, and the Two of Wands. Some of you, this person may have been dealing, they may have had options. They may have had more than one option. With the King of Pentacles, they may have been in a committed relationship with someone else and not really wanted to admit or acknowledge that that thing was falling apart with Temperance in reverse. Or that it wasn't healthy, it wasn't really balanced, it wasn't really right for them. It wasn't what was meant for them. This person was fooling themselves. Five of Swords here with the Seven of Cups. This person was lost in a space that really wasn't dealing in reality. And it's like, they may have actually hurt you. They definitely saw you. They definitely considered this. They definitely were attracted. They definitely thought about it. But their thoughts were self-defeating. They wanted to buy into what was easiest for them, and that was to stay in something that wasn't really working out for them, okay? This is definitely a scenario because I clarified it and got these cards. So it's definitely someone's scenario that's watching this video. This was something that wasn't working. It wasn't coming together. It really wasn't meant to be. It wasn't their destiny. It wasn't their fate. But it's like they were trying to deny it. It may have been safe. It may have been stable. They may have made some kind of commitment. Like I said, with the King of Pentacles here, it could have been a marriage. It wasn't working. It wasn't meant to be together. And so it was falling apart. But this person was like, I'm going to hold on to what I have. And I'm going to sort of pretend that this didn't exist, because it's easier for me to sort of believe in the fairy tale that I'm already committed to, or I'm already invested in, or I'm already dealing with. You feel what I'm saying? This person, though, is having some kind of, something has happened here where either reality has struck them, either, you know, they can't, it's like becoming untenable to buy into the fantasy. Eventually, it becomes more painful to hold on to something that isn't real than it is just to deal with it. Do you feel what I'm saying? And so on the bottom of the deck, you have a Two of Wands and an Eight of Pentacles. This is someone who's kind of, you see there's no one else in either of these cards with them. They're sort of taking their own space. They may be focused on work here, or they may be focused on self-improvement, or, you know, really sort of bringing their focus to reality and looking at their life and looking at what needs worked on. With the Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups, this person is not happy. They have not been happy, okay? Their thoughts are defeating them. And so they're at a crossroads. It's like, am I going to carry on with this? Am I going to, it feels like a charade, to be honest with you, but, you know, just take it as it resonates. It's a general reading. And so I may have to look at reality, and I may have to deal with what's here. And this may cause me to have to work on myself, and whatever caused me to really be more invested in something that wasn't based in reality than, you know, what was. And so this person is really asking themselves some tough questions about their future and the choices that they've made. They definitely are, you're definitely on their mind, Pisces. They're definitely still considering this situation with you. There's the Hangman underneath the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So, all right. So that's definitely one scenario. Now, for others of you, this may be a past person that you got out of the relationship, and they may have instantly taken to Instagram posting pictures with their friends, or you may have texted them or called them, or they may have said, hey, let's stay friends. I feel like they didn't really mean that. I feel like they don't want to be your friend. I feel like they want to be more than your friend, but I feel like they're also kind of possibly sort of overwhelmed. It would cause them to have to sort of expand or grow. And I feel like what they're trying to do is sort of avoid that. So, but they didn't want to lose you altogether. So I think they offered you possibly friendship, or they offered you something to like keep something going, keep a connection going. But it feels like, you know, you may be moving on. They may even be aware of that. You may have even told them that, but it feels like this person is acting like, oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, no worries. I don't mind. I don't care. But they really do. They really do care. And it's really pushing them to this place where it's like, I either have to look at this or lose this. Okay. And it's like, I feel this is that fire energy. For others of you, this is a new person who's coming in. I feel like you may friend zone this person, or, you know, there may be something where it's like, you may work together, it may be against the rules to date. You may have friends in common and kind of not want to make a messy situation in a friend group, or, you know, there's that kind of energy. So it's kind of like pretending we're not feeling it, but feeling it, wondering if the other person is feeling it, but not really knowing if they are or not. There's something here where Pisces, I feel like your general energy isn't really affected by this person and their general energy. I feel like you are in an abundant mindset, and you are like, what is meant for me will be mine, and I am grateful. I am open up to receiving. I have released everything that isn't serving my highest and best. And if you're not here yet, I feel definitely you guys are all basically moving in this direction. I saw it in your 3-month reading. I've seen it so many times. So if you're not there, just keep trying to put one foot in front of the other and moving in that direction, because I feel like it's almost an inevitability that you'll end up there. Or you definitely have, that energy is definitely available to you. It's kind of, this is the energy of receiving what we have been manifesting, what we have been wishing for, what we have been dreaming about. And with Destiny showing up twice already in your reading, there's some star card energy here. So definitely, you know, some of your wishes are being fulfilled soon, if not at this time right now. All right, so let's dive into the tarot, Pisces, because this is where stuff is getting really good, you know? All right, keep in mind that right now we're tapped into energy. Energy moves faster than things move in reality. So these energies will come in time. If they're not here yet. We're all in different timelines. Some of you may already be past this. And some of you may be coming up to it and not really be able to even see it, feel it, or imagine it yet. All right. Okay, so this fire energy is really important, because right away I'm asking, you know, what is this situation? What is going on here? So you have the 5 of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the 4 of Swords upright. Somebody may be completing some kind of healing cycle here. They may be recovering from something, and they may not be able to quite act on it yet. They may be releasing all the things in their life that would interfere with it. In other words, if this person has a third-party situation and there's going to be a lot of judgment, their friends are not going to be accepting of the situation, their family won't be accepting of the situation, they may be working on all of those things, right? So as to release anything that may stand in the relationship's way once it kind of gets off the ground. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's like this person isn't ready to take, they desire it, and they are attracted to it, and they want it, but they're not ready to act on it. So it's like, for some of you, this may have already happened. This may have been what the history of this relationship is. Like, in the past, it never really got off the ground. In the past, it was never able to really reach its full potential. What is happening here with the 4 of Swords is someone has to clean their slate. They have to, their mind has to be in the right place. They have to be ready for a fresh start. And we saw that 5 of Swords when we were talking about this third party situation down here. So for me, it's like I got to get rid of everything that isn't in alignment with this relationship before I begin this relationship. And that includes I have to have a healthy mindset myself. I have to be free of all of these worries, all of these fears, all of these concerns associated with my current or recently past situation, right? For others of you, this is something to where that you haven't even come together with this person, but you could at any minute because the obstacles have been removed. They're no longer standing in the way. When the Ace of Wands in reverse, you may not have come together yet. You may not have met this person yet. You may not even know what you desire yet because you haven't met them. With the 4 of Swords, there may be some kind of healing cycle that is, you know, finishing out for both of you, or you're still in this recovery process from something in the past. It's okay. You know, we're all on different timelines. It doesn't matter what it is. With the 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, there is an energy for some of you. Some of the people involved in this situation are like, okay, they're looking at all the things in front of them that they need to take care of, or all the possible ways in which they could come forward or that they could make this happen. Honey, no. Get out of Grand Dogma's plant. Come here. Lay down. You gotta lay down, little mama. You be good. Sorry about that, you guys. There may be kind of this energy of like, which way should I come at this? How should I do this? They may also be daydreaming and fantasizing about that moment. That may actually help be like the light in their darkness, get them to go through what they need to go through in order to really bring this together, to make this happen. For others of you, this may be a past person who's really had to look at the fears and illusions and the games that they have even played with themselves in an effort to sort of protect themselves because they had created some kind of emotional or heart chakra blockage within themselves to begin with. And in order to let that go, they really have to look at it and really find the root cause of why they do this, to sabotage things or to maybe possibly avoid getting hurt, or, you know, let me abandon you before you can abandon me, or, you know what I mean? Kind of energy here. So let me clarify. Pisces, it's getting good. It's getting good around here. Dang, look at that. 5 of Swords. For some of you, wow, with the 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and we have the 4 of Swords there. Man, Pisces, something is going on with your energy. This is someone who has those self-defeating thoughts. This is someone who one of their biggest obstacles is their own way of looking at things, or their own way of thinking about things. With that flag there, I feel like they're becoming aware of it, and that is a real help, okay? Now, the Ace of Wands in reverse with the 4 of Swords upright is being clarified by the Fool and the Tower and the 2 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You know, I got to clarify this Tower, so I'm going to. But I feel like this is a breakthrough. When you clear your head with the 4 of Swords energy, or you heal, you allow yourself to release the 3 swords of suffering. You know, you do make space. You do free yourself from the past in order to be able to take a leap of faith, in order to truly, wow, move into a new space or a new situation. Oh my, yeah, this person has been learning some spiritual lessons here. The Tower is being clarified by the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. This person, gosh, you guys, for some of you, especially like if this was a third party situation, that energy, it feels like this person was really defensive or really tried to block their feelings, resist the connection. But it feels like even over time, even as they resisted it, it grew. You know, it's like the seed was planted, the idea was there. And there's something about it that I feel highlighted this situation that they were in and their incompatibility with it, or even their illusion about it, like, you know, kind of telling themselves they were happy because they looked happy, or because they had some sort of stability. You know, maybe they had finances, maybe their careers were tied up, maybe they are in business together, maybe, you know, with the King of Pentacles energy, there was something either, or maybe they just had committed to it, and that's how they treat commitments. They don't question it, they're committed. They don't ask themselves, is this commitment working out for me? You know, do I need to stay in this commitment, or do I need to leave the commitment? There's something here where they were definitely fooling themselves. They were definitely kind of selling themselves a bill of goods with the Five of Swords showing up here so many times. And with the Tower, it's like it was an illusion. It could no longer stand. Illusions are not real, and things that are not real will always fall apart. You know, if you lie a lot, you know, eventually people will only hear lies when they are talking. They'll be like, okay, that's a lie. No, that's a lie. No, that's a lie. Probably every word out of this person's mouth is a lie. You know, it may work because people want to believe you for a certain amount of time, but eventually it gets old because it's just hot air. There's no result. There's nothing that shows up in real life. You know what I mean? It's all just a bunch of BS. And it's like, it sounds good. It may assuage my fears at the time. It may be what I want to hear. And so I feel some sense of relief hearing it. But in time, when there's no action, when there's nothing that actually accumulates from it, or that's not the word I'm looking for, but hopefully you know the word I'm looking for. You know, then it's like, it doesn't matter, you know, or I'll try, or we can work on it, or whatever. And then it's like, there's no work done, or there's no showing up, or nothing really changes, or it changes for a couple of weeks or a month or 2 months. And then it's done. And then I get unhappy again. And then we have this argument again. And then it's like, okay, better for a moment. That's not stable. That's not real. That's not real growth. That's not real change. That's not solid, right? And why do we have the Tower? And we have the Tower coming up twice. This is built on a faulty foundation. It's something that isn't and was never built to last. We saw Temperance in reverse on that third party situation, which is just saying this didn't have the approval of the angels. This wasn't a soulmate. Maybe it was a soulmate, but it wasn't something that was supposed to come together for the long term. And it's also saying it never came together equally or in a balanced way. So there's something here where something has changed. And with the Knight of Swords and this Tower energy and the Fool card, this is someone that I feel like is, you know, it feels like they must act fast. We have that Fire card. This is someone that has to, they kind of, it's like, now I know, now I'm seeing clearly, and now I must act on what I know. You know, I tried to resist this, but in the time that I was trying to resist it, it only grew. It only took deeper seed and deeper root, and only revealed more and more to me that is real, and that is growing, and that where I'm at and what I've been clinging to is falling apart and is built on a faulty foundation to begin with. Okay, so that's for some of you. For others of you, there may be someone who has been admiring you for a long time. They may have been trying to make progress with you. This could be someone who is, you know, really fighting for their own happiness. They're really fighting for the things that they want to invest in, and they recognize you as that, and they may be coming in very quickly to tell you that. If there's an already established relationship, like a friendship, that may be having some kind of massive transformation here. All right, for Pisces, what is in this person's headspace for Pisces? With the Two of Swords, this has been stagnant. This person has, on some level, trying to avoid this. If there is a friend group at large, or there is a work situation, or there was a third party situation, or whatever this is, there's something here where this person was like, I don't see it, I don't feel it, I'm not open to it. There was something preventing them from that, but it's falling apart. that energy is falling apart with the Tower. My God, what is in this person's headspace? You got one card, the Page of Cups with the King of Coins. I'm just going to jump in and clarify this because, to be honest with you, it feels like there's this energy of I've already invested, I already have something over here that I may be committed to. But with the Page of Cups, there's this energy of like, but my heart, my authentic self, my authentic truth, what really makes me happy. You see the look on the King of Pentacles face? You see how he's like bored and discontent and just like, you know, this is all, this could ever, this is, you know, we can have all this. It's almost like gluttony. And when you have everything that you want, when you have more than enough, everything is just stuff. And it's like just more stuff on top of more stuff. It's not, there's no pleasure, there's no happiness in it. And I'm not saying that they're like that wealthy, but it's like, this is not satisfying me. It may even be something that's somewhat superficial, or it may look good, but it may not really feel good. With the Page of Cups, look at that kid's face. He's so excited. He's so happy. He's like, this lights me up. This makes me feel alive again. This makes me feel like a kid. This speaks to my true nature, my authenticity in my heart. This is what I actually wanted. This feeling. Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Swords upright with the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It's almost as if this person has, you know, there's something about the fetal position of this shrimp, and it's like almost recoiling from this King of Coins. It's like this person has taken space or put up a boundary or is just sort of existing in that space but not really interacting with it on some level, and is giving themselves the freedom to think of whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or to not think at all. And it's like their mind may always come back to the truth, which is what is in their most authentic heart. Their most authentic self is craving this. With the Seven of Coins in reverse, the Seven of Coins can talk about, you know, being able to wait, or telling yourself, oh, you just have to wait, you have to be patient. This person, there is this energy of like, I have no patience left. I can't stay in the situation that I'm in. I now know what I know, and I see what I see, and I'm excited about this, and I'm you know, I have honored my commitment to the best of my ability, and I see that that is pointless. I see that that does not bring me joy. It is not speaking to my soul. It is not the path of my truest self. I mean, look at the King of Coins face. It's like, wow, I really put everything I had into this, and I may have been a huge success. I may have done it well, but it isn't what I want. With the Two of Wands underneath it, it's like, what do I want my future to look like? I need to start planning and crafting it now. And underneath that, the Knight of Wands. I need to go for what I actually desire. With the Six of Wands, wow, with the Magician underneath it, there is an energy of recognition. There is an energy of, you know, going for what I desire and having success at it. And even with the laurel wreath, there's even this energy of crowning a victor, you know, of this, you know, coming forward, especially with the Page of Cups and the Six of Wands. There's this energy of like speaking my authentic truth and recognizing what I truly desire and what success actually is, what it is even comprised of. You know, this person may have been someone that thought you marry the person with the best career, or you marry someone with the most money, and then, you know, you'll figure it out, you'll be happy, and realize that, like, no, in fact, no, you know. Let's see, what is in this person's heart space for Pisces? What is in their heart space for Pisces? You have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. So Pisces, in the heart space, you have the Seven of Cups with the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands upright, the Wheel of Fortune upright, and the Three of Cups. For some of you, this is a crowded space. With Judgment and the Three of Cups, I feel in the heart space, this person wants to reunite with you, or they want to come together with you. They want to rise up out of some kind of current situation and be able to show up in this, be able to celebrate, be able to enjoy, be able to say, you know, with the Queen of Wands here, you are who I want to be with. You are what I desire. You are what I've been looking for. With the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Cups, you know, like I said, it's a bit of a crowded place. This person, in their heart of hearts, it's like, for some of you, you may not be speaking to this person, or there may be things that you have not talked about, or it could be like, how do I want to say it? The energy of, in their heart, they know they're the reason why it's not moving forward. Their own fears, their own illusions, their own fantasy, their own willingness to see the truth about their own life is what is preventing this from moving forward. It's what's preventing them from acknowledging that you are who they want and who they want to be with. Does that make sense? And with Judgment, it's like, I want another chance. Like, there's almost an acknowledgement, you know, if it's like almost taking accountability, or almost taking some kind of, like, I know I am the reason. I know my own avoidance of what is true is the reason why this hasn't moved forward. With the Eight of Wands in particular, you know, this is communication, but it's also that Cupid's arrow card. It's like, it's almost like saying, like, I knew this was the one, but I, with the Seven of Cups, I wasn't in a space where knowing was enough. I was lost in a world that wasn't real. And so if reality slapped me across the face, I would just sort of turn my head and go back to the space where I was trying to convince myself of what was, or that what was fulfilling, or was happy, or was right. You know, this can be different for a lot of people here. And with the Queen of Wands, like right there in the center, it's kind of like this energy of knowing you were the object of their desire, you know, or you are the object of their desire. You always even have been, you know, it was their own, the space that they were in, and how they were talking to themselves, or what they were telling themselves about the space they were in, that was not in alignment with this desire being in front of their face. Like, oh, I hope that makes sense. I'm going to leave it there. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups and Judgment, something's changing. Something is pulling this person out of that, like, death spiral. That's how it feels. And pulling them into a space where they're having a renewal of hope. They're having this renewal of, I could still be happy. But again, it does feel like there are too many people involved here. So let's clarify. And, you know, if third party situation isn't for everyone, and on top of that, yeah, this person was afraid. They were afraid to face the truth of their life. They were afraid. It's like when they believed that life was like a recipe or a formula and they were just solving for X in life, they were okay. They could control it. They could figure it out. They could navigate it. And so they just were telling themselves, yeah, I'm succeeding, I'm doing good at life, you know, but they weren't really living. They were just sort of going along with a recipe of life that was provided by people who didn't have any idea what was going to make them happy. You know what I mean? We're all very different, and what makes us happy is very different. Some people will probably be happiest not being in a relationship. Or, you know, an intimate partnership. They may be happiest being on their own and having deep friendships, or, you know, strong family connections, or really throwing themselves into their passion. It's not, there isn't one answer for everyone. There can't possibly be. Look how different we are. Even our fingerprints are different. And when you think about how remarkable that is, that we all have different fingerprints, like, that's crazy to me. How many patterns and possibilities could there really be for a fingerprint? And through the history of time and how many humans there have been, we all have unique fingerprints. Okay, anyway, tangent. The energy that's changing around the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands being in reverse, is the Nine of Swords, okay, and the Queen of Pentacles, and these are sideways. So we saw that King of Pentacles come out twice in relationship to this person, and so the Queen of Pentacles may be the person that they're in a commitment to, or something that they've been committed to. It definitely can be, you know, a married couple that also has financial investments together. They may own a house, a car, property, a business, whatever. Or it can be someone that they made a promise to, you know. It's different for everyone because we all have different thresholds of what things mean and what our accountability is to them, right? But it can also be their mother. It can also be their, you know, a family member, a friend even. But it's someone who they have allowed to drive them heavily in a certain direction, and sort of, to me, it says that what their main focus and priority has been amassing wealth, you know, getting to a certain point educationally or in their career, possibly even, you know, I don't know, winning their parents' approval, even possibly. All of this energy, though, stems from fear. And it feels like, you know, you have that unworthy card, and it's like, you know, a lot of people tell themselves, when I reach this place, I will definitely know I'm worthy. I will have proven to the world that I'm worthy because I will have accomplished this. And when you get there and you realize, oh, that accomplishment didn't make me feel worthy. That accomplishment made me feel accomplished, but it didn't fill that hole within me of worthiness, because worthiness does not come from outside ourselves. Worthiness is a birthright. Worthiness is guaranteed because you are a spiritual being having this human experience. You are divinely made. You are full of stardust and magic and limitlessness. And everyone is. Everyone is. And so there cannot be a question of worthiness. And so this can be where someone pursued this path trying to please their parent, trying to win their approval, trying to show somebody that they were something. And it may have taken them way off course, and things may not have worked out. They may have even had a very hard path trying to do that because it wasn't the course that was meant for them. It wasn't what was going to ever open up for them. It wasn't their soul path. You know, other people's expectations do not lead us to our soul path. Listening to our heart, that Page of Cups energy, that's what leads us to our soul path. So, you know, it's like something that took this person way off track and took them into a space of fear. You do get to a place of fear because you end up way the hell out on a limb. And you're like, oh my God, you know, I'm way out on a limb. I'm totally vulnerable out here. I don't even know how I got here. You know, especially if you haven't been facing reality all along and you're like, man, I went all the way down this path. I achieved everything that I was set out to achieve, and I'm still feeling like crap. You know, I'm still feeling unworthy. I'm still feeling damaged. It didn't fix anything. It didn't solve anything. And, you know, and I'm unhappy. I mean, this is when you see people have like midlife crises, you know? So there's just this situation, and then it's like, oh my God, did I waste my entire life? You know, because they have this huge wake up call. And can you imagine how shocking that is to be like all of a sudden like, whoa, you know, I have one life in this body in this moment, and this is how I've spent it. The good news is, as Buddha reminds us, every day is a new day. You always get that. You don't, it's not guaranteed to you, right? So you got to make hay while the sun shines, and you got to, like, once you wake up, you got to wake up and you got to claim it, you got to own it, and you got to act on it. But you know, we always have, no matter how old we are, we always have the opportunity to live our fulfilled life and to come into our worthiness and to remember it and to let go of the damage by reconnecting to our truest self. And so there's this energy of, you know, fear may have guided me in this direction, you know, trying to win the approval of someone or being in a commitment to someone and trying to honor that commitment to someone may have taken me off course. You know, even just trying to avoid a relationship that would have caused me to actually grow, would have challenged me, would have, you know, made me look at these things that I was really dead set on avoiding. Would, you know, and so I was avoiding it. I was telling myself all these stories that were not true in order to try to avoid it. This person, it feels like with these two towers, with this Page of Cups energy in their mind space, all by itself is the Page of Cups in their mind space. You know, there's just this energy of, you know, my most authentic self is telling me this is where my happiness comes from. It doesn't come from any of these places that I have been, you know, moving toward or, you know, clinging to, telling myself this story. It's not, that's not panning out for me. It's not, the reality is never showing up. It's never matching it. And so with the Queen of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Hierophant and Justice. This is like, when you see a chance, take it, you know? It's really like, okay, this is what I want to commit to. This commitment is in my highest good with the Hierophant. It speaks to my spirit. It speaks to my soul. And this is a decision that I can make. I can take back my power and I can say, I decide for myself at this time, this is what I want. And that decision will start that Wheel of Fortune moving in the right direction for me. It will start that process of me aligning with what was always intended for me, my destiny, right? And you have the Two of Wands and Justice here. So this is like a big, big, big decision. And this person definitely is coming from an awakened space. All right. So let's look at what their intentions are now. Now, keep in mind, in the 3-month reading, not everyone elevated. You know, it feels like, Pisces, this is your person's opportunity to do this. And if they do it, then amazing. If they don't, then it feels like you're going to get someone new that is going to show up for you. Wow. Holy moly. Okay. You got a lot of energies here, Pisces. that are a lot to handle. Okay. Man, oh man. So this person really wants to come forward. They really want to follow their heart. You have the Knight of Cups here. It's flanked on either side with the Tower and the Devil. So I think the Tower happened, right? It's a house of cards here. It's like they've been trying to build this house of cards and keep this house of cards up and keep it from falling for some time. And it's all sort of falling down. Okay, there's that Ace of Wands in reverse again. Okay, with the Four of Cups. Wow. Okay. So the Tower is being clarified by the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Four of Cups. This person had this opportunity and they felt it and they saw it and they knew it and they didn't take it, and they wanted it but they didn't take it. It didn't reach its full potential. With the Four of Cups, it's like this choice, this decision has disappointed them, but it's also made them come to terms with their lack of how like unhappy they actually are in their own situation, how bored and discontent they are in their situation, how it has not panned out, it has not been fulfilling, it has not inspired them, it is not what they actually want, okay? And that because they chose not to take this opportunity, they may lose the opportunity altogether with the Four of Cups. So there is this energy of the Knight of Cups coming with this, okay? With the Devil, it's being clarified by the Hangman and the Two of Cups. When this person looks back on the situation, they're like, oh, wow, Pisces is my soulmate. Pisces is the one that, you literally have the Hangman here with the Two of Cups, is the one that I can have this healthy relationship with. They're the one that I want. They're the one that I want to stay connected to. But I got myself all twisted up and tied in knots with my way of thinking. But now that I've had this Tower moment and I'm seeing things clearly and I'm seeing this relationship for what it is and I can't look away, it's almost like the universe is like forcing this person to just be stuck and be looking at this, thinking about this. It's like almost becoming possibly for some a bit of an obsession or something that they feel stuck to. It's like, I can't stop thinking about it. I cannot go back into my life that I was convincing myself or pretending to be happy in or pretending was fulfilling. I can't go there and stay there and see it that way anymore. Like the pretending is done. Like I have this ring of enlightenment with the Hangman energy. It's like I can no longer exist within that space in that way. It was toxic, and this person is seeing that for what it is. So there is this energy of looking at the blockage, why this person cannot follow their heart. With the Star card, this is what's blocking them from having their wish fulfillment or from fulfilling their destiny or actually like really showing up here, okay? With the Emperor in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse, this is someone who it's like they felt in some way their power possibly even was generated from what they were holding on to or from the fact that they were just able to muscle it out and stay in it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I've known married couples. Like my husband and I will have been married 27 years coming up. So a lot of our friends were also married for over 20 years. And it's kind of like there were some who were just like, well, we're committed to each other. We have kids together. We have all this, a house, cars, lives that are very intermingled. Our families are very intermingled. Our friend groups are very intermingled. Like, we're just going to stick it out. And it's like, we're not enjoying it. We're not making an empowered decision. We're not really trying to do anything to like make it better or work on it or change it or find our way through it. We're kind of sick of each other and we kind of really get on each other's nerves more than anyone else in the world. But because we have these external lives, we're sort of avoiding looking at the fact that we're miserable and putting our energy and our focus into everything that's outside the marriage in order to like maintain some sense of my life is an okay place to be, right? So they're just sort of powering it out. With the Emperor in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Tower and the Devil, this person cannot do that anymore. This person cannot do that anymore. They now have been faced with what they actually really, really want. And they can no longer feel that sticking it out is an empowered choice. And with the Emperor in reverse, they don't even think it's in anyone's best good. They don't think it's in the kid's best good. They don't think it's in the spouse's best good. They're just like, this is in no one's best good. So this person may be like looking like, yeah, they're okay. Like nothing's bothering them, but look at what is going on under the surface here. And this is, you know, for some of you. Okay. So let me just ask real quick what actions this person's going to take. So with this person's intentions, you have the Knight of Cups, but it is still flanked with the Tower and the Temptation, which is the Devil. It's kind of like, I know I can't stay here, and I know what I want is to follow my heart. And in order to follow my heart, I have to release myself from what is keeping me from being able to. And right now, it seems like for a lot of you, it may be another person or some other situation or someone that they've been committed to or trying to please. You know, rather than really pursuing what it was that they themselves wanted and prioritizing that. So what action is this person going to take? Oh my. Wow. 6 of Coins on the bottom of the deck. You have the 2 of Cups. You have the 7 of Wands in reverse. Wow, you have the Ace of Cups in reverse, the 4 of Wands in reverse, and the 10 of Swords. So this is very clear. This person, they are trying to pull apart every block that is standing in the way of this relationship. You have the Ace of Cups and the 4 of Wands. This person really wants to have a new beginning in love with you, Pisces. I feel very strongly here. They want to like set up house even. With the 10 of Swords, they have to bring something to a conclusion first. They have to go through some kind of difficult ending. With the 6 of Coins on the bottom of the deck, it's like, it's almost like there's some acknowledgement here that like they owe you, like something has been imbalanced and it's their turn to give, and they have to free themselves from a situation and go through something really crappy they know is going to be really difficult and really yucky in order to be able to show up and to really like pour it on in this relationship to make up for whatever imbalance already exists here with the 6 of Coins. What they want is a new beginning in love. And with the 4 of Wands, it's like, I want to set up shop. Like, I want to keep house. Like, I want to make this permanent. I want to make roots and put down a firm foundation here. So in order to do that, I have to go through, it looks like hell. Let me clarify. 2 of Cups, 7 of Wands for Pisces. The Moon and the Magician. This person, wow, with Judgment on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this person, I feel like, you know, they have been holding back. I feel like they have not revealed certain things, and I feel like they have been afraid to kind of take the reins in their own life. And with the 7 of Wands being in reverse and the Moon card and the Magician card, I feel like for one thing, they have to reveal their feelings or reveal their desire with the 2 of Cups and the Moon card in reverse. And I feel like with the 7 of Wands, the Moon card and the Magician in reverse, it's like they have to... the barrier that exists that is between, that is like keeping them from being able to have the new beginning that they want, is something that they themselves sort of put in place by not stepping into their true power and believing in themselves and their own ability to make decisions, or their own unique sort of destiny. You know, trying to fit in with the grander plan or what other people thought was best for them, or to that, you know, it was more important to honor their commitment than it was to be happy. There's like a lot of energy here where, you know, they're sort of realizing that they have to dismantle everything that sort of prevented them from taking the reins in their own life in order to take the reins in their own life and take advantage of this call that they're hearing with all this Tower energy, right? Whoa. Whoa. All right. So, and with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Swords upright, this person just has to go through it. With the Knight of Swords, this is the energy of like, I know this is going to suck really bad. And if I think about it, it's going to be worse. It's like ripping the Band-Aid off really fast. It's like, I'm just going to get in there. I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to go through whatever I have to go through. I'm going to get through it. I'm going to get to the other side of it. And then I will be able to do this. I will be able to link up with my true partner, the person that I really want to go through life with, the person that I feel like is going to match me stride for stride, the person that I'm going to have the most success and victory with. And I'm going to do it. And it's like, I got to just power through this. The Knight of Swords moves so quickly that fear cannot catch him. Fear cannot stop him. So that's this person's plan. That's the action this person's going to take. So Pisces, wow, what a story. Okay, let's see. We're going to dive right in and get some message cards. You guys are going to have to let me know if this resonates, because, it really is. I can definitely see the way this aligns with the 3-month reading that I did, not yesterday, maybe the day before. Okay, if you're dealing with a water sign, lean on your inner circle during this time. Your true love is already a part of your life, and I can be myself with you, and I miss hearing your voice. If you are dealing with a fire sign, you're getting, I feel the sexual tension. I am recovering. I wonder how you feel. Wait, the timing is not quite right. I am becoming a better person. I can't stop thinking about you, and I need security. Whoa, if you're dealing with an earth sign. Okay, passion. Try something you've never done before. I can't reach out. No, it seems like this person's pretty busy right now. I hide my feelings. I saved your texts and messages. I don't know how to feel. And I left before you could leave me. All right, if you are dealing with an air sign, Pisces, something is reaching a climax. And this definitely came out in your reading. July is setting something up, and it looks like August and September, there's a climax here. If you're dealing with an air sign, I daydream about a life with you. I still have feelings for you. You didn't see my tears. You are safe and divinely guided, and I know I messed up everything. Wow, Pisces, all of these cards feel very much in alignment with the entire reading to me today. So let me know. And if it resonates, like, share, comment, subscribe. I really do deeply appreciate all the support you show me on this channel. And I am sending you off with all my very best. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.